Sonny runs right into Abigail at the square. They hug. He meant to call. They catch up and she brings up Gabi, and though Sonny won't betray Gabi's confidence, he's still there for Abigail. She digs to find if there's a special man in Sonny's life. Sonny tells her about kissing Paul on New Year's. She's psyched even though he's hesitant that their old flame will reignite. At the pub, Jen is proud of JJ becoming a detective, sorry she missed convocation. They agree it's a shame Jack isn't here to see it. Jen hopes JJ and Gabi will get back together, but JJ says he finally remembered Lonnie was the one he had sex with and that Gabi knows. They're done. Jen's shocked. JJ has to go. He's working on a new case down at the docks but won't say more. He goes, leaving Jen intrigued. Chad meets Gabi in the park, thanking her for helping him stop the argument between Demos and Andre. Gabi's afraid somebody will get hurt. Chad asks her to stay away from it. The police arrive at Eric's. He and Hope assume they're searching for her. This prompts Hope to ask how he got out of prison, a tale he says is best left for another time. He hides Hope and lets the cops in. One confirms who Eric is and that he's on probation and renting from Irene Shaw. They ask if he's seen Hope. He claims he thought she was still in prison and tells them to feel free to search the house. They leave without finding anything and Hope comes up from the floorboards in the dining room. He tells Hope he sent an encrypted email to Sean from her, telling him she's safe, then finally tells her his story. He wound up there a month ago when the warden's office called saying a young suicidal woman was admitted to a psych ward. She'll only talk to Eric Brady, a priest she met years ago. Eric went to the hospital and the 39th floor where Alana, Lexi Johnson, was ready to jump. He talked her out of jumping, making Hope become emotional, but says he didn't believe anything he told the girl about God. Her father, the governor, pardoned him. He calls it a sham and says he's never going home. Only his dad knows he's there. Dario finds Eduardo working in the office at TBD. Eduardo's taken aback, learning that Demos, not Kate, stole the hard drive. He regrets blaming her and how things ended up. JJ arrives and shows them his badge as he says he has questions about their shipments. Eddie asks Dario to leave and the men go toe-to-toe, with Eddie refusing to answer any questions and reminding JJ that he hurt both his girls. From Prague, Rafe and Paul listen to Sean on a call, telling them there's no news on Hope yet. They disconnect and head out to the bank where they learn the key they found for a safe deposit box belongs to Serge Anatole. It's one of Stefano's aliases. Inside they find bank statements and a chess piece, the Queen. Rafe begins to think Stefano's playing with them. They find property deeds for a Rudolfo Marotti, another alias. They head back to the hotel and hear that if there is no definitive proof that Stefano is there, they're not going to get the backup that they had. They need to step up their game. Chad arrives home to Abigail. He tells her he just saw Gabi and why. ABS says she doesn't think he needs to tell her when he sees Gabi, but doesn't look convinced of her own words. Later, she eavesdrops on him calling Sonny for a meeting about the shipping. Gabi meets Dario at Mandalay, worried for him. Dario asks her to get her boyfriend JJ off his back. Gabi reminds him JJ and her are not together anymore. Besides, even if they were, she wouldn't do it. She warns him to stop doing whatever it is he's doing before someone gets hurt. Dario gets a call from Chad to meet with him and Sonny. They agree to meet at TBD. Dario tells Gabi to stay out of it and goes, with her following. JJ walks in on Jennifer in the park, making a call about GDR and their shipments. JJ tells her to leave this alone. It's dangerous. Jen argues that the public has a right to know. When he leaves, she makes another call, asking someone to research GDR and their business down by the docks. Chad, Sonny, and Dario meet at TBD to discuss the technology and who has the rights to sell it. Meanwhile, Abigail sneaks into the offices, and runs into Gabi. They each wonder why the other is there. From the pub, Sean gets the encrypted email from Hope saying she's fine,